you're quite the self-examiner. You do ask yourself a lot of questions, and you're quite microscopic in the way you assess and analyze what you're doing as a coach. When you get to the end of your French sojourn, for want of a better word, whenever that may be, how much better a coach do you think you will be at the end of this process than you were when you took the England job in 2012, whatever it was?
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully a lot better, because, like, you ask a teacher, you ask a police officer, you ask a surgeon, do you get better with time? Of course you get better with time, with an experience, as long as you reflect on it and you learn from it. So, intense period with England, 7 years at Leinster, which has given me great knowledge. And the advantage of club rugby is that you're doing it week in, week out. International rugby, you've got this sort of quiet period, tidal wave of 4 games, quiet period. But when you're doing it week in, week out for 7 years at Leinster, lots of lessons learned there, working with great players, helping Leo and the team, achieve things, and then trying to take all that learning from England and Ireland and bring it into a French team, and then doing that for 30 odd games a season last year, plus 30 this season, and hopefully 2 more. Should definitely be better. And but yeah, it's this is a difficult job. The language barrier, the challenge of coming in as an English head coach, not being fluent in French, trying to change a few things, the way in which you train, the way in which you play, the way in which we attack, defend, inherit a squad, and then try and change the squad at the same time. It's definitely in the difficult category, but enjoyable as well. And the reason I did it is because I don't want to finish my career at the end and think, oh, I wonder if I could have done that, or should I have done that. I spoke to Brian, Brian well, and Brian Ashton, and I think one of his big regrets was not spending more time in France and doing more coaching in France. And I didn't want to be, so I asked his opinion at the time, and he said, no, you should do it. And I'm glad I've done it. I'll be a better coach at the end of it. And who knows what will happen after that, but it feels like a marathon ahead of me at the moment. We're in September, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I've got to get through till June. So I've got to find a way to self-manage myself as well, because if, as you say, I'm pretty detail orientated and want to try and do everything well, but like you can burn yourself out as well. So I've just got to make sure I get that right balance. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the croissant, enjoy the red wine.